empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been...
Oh, folks, we're back again, and it's Arsenal against Real Madrid. Oh, no. I wish, we all wish, but it's the wrong Madrid that are in town today. It is not our beloved Real Madrid. It is Atlético Madrid at the Emirates Stadium. All the build-up is on the way on Realltom Football. Come on, you Gunners. Well, hello, everybody, folks, and a good evening to you all, folks. And welcome back aboard here, folks, to Real Football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch-along tonight, folks, for Arsenal, who take on Atlético Madrid, live in the Champions League phase, match day 3. If you do watching the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody who is here today. Kickoff is coming your way at 8 o'clock. My kickoff as well. Come on, you Gunners. Arsenal. Not against the Madrid we want to be playing, but it is Atlético Madrid who visit the Emirates Stadium on this Tuesday evening. I was about to say Wednesday then, but it's not Wednesday. It's only Tuesday. And, of course, the game is live on Amazon Prime Video because it is Tuesday's top match. So, yes, there you go. Bit of a bonus for you guys. The match is live on Amazon Prime Video to UK and Ireland viewers, included in your Amazon Prime Video subscription. But yeah, Arsenal against Atlético Madrid is going to be one interesting thing, really, because Arsenal have done so well of recent against Real Madrid, but Atlético Madrid, sort of an underdog, big animal, should we say, really. I feel more nervous to this opponent than I think I do against than I think I would against Real Madrid at the minute, if you know what I mean by that. I mean, it just doesn't seem like a team that's going to be very easy for us to beat. Do smash a like. Do hit that subscribe button if you are new. We've got Taki in the house. Taki is here. Atleti says, Fraser, how are you doing? Fraser, I hope everybody in the chat tonight is doing well. I hope that we get a nice buzzing chat tonight. Do make sure, smash a like. Hit that poll. So far, 3 votes. And 2 votes for Arsenal to win and 1 for Atlético Madrid. 67% back in the Gunners, with 33% of that poll back in Atlético Madrid for the win and the 3 points. I hope that we can get the win. And just a reminder, folks, that this will be our final Arsenal watch-along before a run of 3 games in a row where I will be in attendance starting on Super Sunday, which is also the start today of a run of 3 consecutive home games in 3 different competitions. We are playing Champions League at home and then Premier League at home, before Brighton at home in the Carabao Cup, and then the final match that I will be attending is at Turf Moor when Arsenal go to Burnley. But here tonight, you've got me as your company, and just a reminder as well, there'll be no Super Sunday this weekend. However, there might be the slight touch of a 2 o'clock focus from Flix and Charlie. Unconfirmed yet. However, our 2 lovely compatriots and our 2 in-house backstage entertainers could be here to provide you guys with a 2 o'clock focus where I will hop in with the in-stadium lineups as well. So that would be the in-stadium view of the lineups, but we'll have to wait and see. That is all to be confirmed, but there is the potential for a 2 o'clock focus with Flix and Charlie if they are available to do so. And there is no 3 o'clock focus this weekend either, so it would make perfect sense to do a 2 o'clock focus. But again, we will let you know how that fares. Right then, so it is the wrong Madrid in town for Arsenal tonight. It's a Madrid that we haven't faced recently and a Madrid that we might not enjoy playing. But we're going to have to put up with this test and we're going to have to get the win because we need to win. So let's have a look at the team news and the match information. It is Arsenal against Atlético Madrid, or as I would like to call them, the wrong Madrid. Let's have a look at the team news on UEFA.com/Champions League. Okie dokie then. So in the 5:45 kickoffs, Barcelona beating Olympiacos by 6-1. Olympiacos were down to 10 men in that one, and a 0-0 draw between 10-man Paphos and Kairat Almaty. Newcastle at 8 o'clock are against Benfica. Union SG take on Inter Milan. Copenhagen are against Borussia Dortmund. PSV take on Napoli. Villarreal are against Manchester City. Bayer Leverkusen against PSG. And then the game on Prime and the top game of this Tuesday night, also Arsenal's game against Atlético Madrid. Now, before we go any further, I want to let you know what is in stock today and across this Champions League match round. The Ladbrokes 1-2-3 has come back for a Champions League bonus round, and we've got Eintracht Frankfurt 1, Liverpool 1 as the first score. Chelsea 3, Ajax 1, and Spurs to get a 2-0 away win against AS Monaco. So that is the Ladbrokes 1-2-3 live and in play. It starts tomorrow. Eintracht Frankfurt 1, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 3, Ajax 1, and a 2-0 away victory for Spurs. There is also the ACCA Insurance in play tonight. We've got Newcastle, Napoli, Inter Milan, Manchester City, and Blackburn Rovers all to win. That is a 5-fold, and it returns £10.64 off a 50p stake. Insurance is in play tonight, so if one lets me down, I will get my 50p stake returned, and it will be used tomorrow for a different ACCA Insurance. But once again, Newcastle, Napoli, Inter Milan, Manchester City and Blackburn Rovers all to win is what I've got on the ACCA Insurance tonight. The Ladbrokes 1-2-3 will come into play tomorrow. And then we've got 1-2-3 bet slips live and in play, which are price boosts, 2 of which were 50p each. The first is a £1 price boost, and it's Arsenal, Newcastle and Manchester City all to win. It is a £4.50 return of a £1 price boost stake. So that's Arsenal, Newcastle and Manchester City all to win. Returns £4.50 off £1. 50p price boost is for Bukayo Saka to get an assist in this game. If Bukayo Saka gets an assist, £1.90 will be returned off a 50p stake with the profit margin £1.40 on that one. The bet builder itself is a £1 bet builder returning £2.35. It is Arsenal to win or draw over 7.5 corners or 1 or more shots on target for Victor Gyökeres and under 4.5 goals. Right then, folks, 7:53, it is time for team news. So let's have a look. Come on, you Gunners. Here we go. David Raya begins in goal for Arsenal. A back four there of Jurrien Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, the best centre-back in the frigging world. We love him. And, Miles Lewis-Skelly, that's my first complaint. Yeah, I don't think Lewis-Skelly should be starting. I would prefer Calafiori at left back. But there you go. We've gone for a 4-2-1-3 today. Not quite a 4-2-3-1, a bit of a mixed-up one. 4-2-1-3. So midfield is split into 2 parts, seeing a defensive 2 of Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice playing behind practically a false 9 in Eberechi Eze in the number 10 position. And then the front 3 is Victor Gyökeres, Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. And on the bench for us is Kepa Arrizabalaga, Tommy Setford, Christian Mosquera, Ben White, Piero Hincapié, Christian Norgard, Leandro Trossard, Ethan Nwaneri, Mikel Merino and Ricardo Calafiori. We are 2 short on the bench, so 2 extra men on the bench for Atletico Madrid. And they start with Jan Oblak in goal, a back 4. Sees Hanko. That's David Hanko. Alongside Lenormand. That is Robin Lenormand. And then Jimenez. That's Jose Maria Jimenez. And Marcos Llorente. Behind the midfield 4 of Nico Gonzalez. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nicolas Gonzalez. Koke, the captain, Barrios, and Diego Simeone's son, who is Giuliano Simeone. And then the front 2 is Julian Alvarez alongside Soloff. And on the bench for Atletico Madrid, is Musso, Ruggeri, Conor Gallagher, Antoine Griezmann, Alex Baina, Almada, Carlos Martin, Clement Longley, the former Spurs player, Molina, Pubil, Gallan, and Raspadori. Looking finally to the match information, where the Arsenal Stadium, otherwise known as the Emirates Stadium, but can't be called that in UEFA competition due to UEFA regulatory requirements, is the host ground, of course. 14-degree heat, a cloudy night with the pitch being excellent, humidity at 80% with wind speeds hitting 13 kilometers an hour. The referee is Davide Massa, who is Italian. His assistants are Filippo Melli and Stefano Alassio. The VAR is Daniele Schiffi. The fourth official is Matteo Marcenaro. And the assistant VAR to Daniele Schiffi is Jerome Brizard. Right then, folks, it is just about time for Arsenal's clash against the wrong Madrid, Atletico Madrid, in town at the Emirates. It's come on, you Gunners. It is, as well, potentially a big day for Flix and Charlie. We just a reminder that there will be no Super Sunday coming from me on Realltom Football on Super Sunday, as I will be at Arsenal against Crystal Palace. However, there is the potential that Flix and Charlie will be coming to you guys for the 2 o'clock focus, which is their show on Super Sunday from the usual Sunday time of 1:45. There will be no 40:30 kickoff, though, just that one stream. And it is to be confirmed, so yes. And once again, this is a run of 3 straight home games for the Gunners in 3 different competitions. And Sunday marks a run of 3 straight match attendances for me at the Emirates twice and then Turf Moor as an away ground once. The Champions League anthem is going around the Emirates Stadium. We are in preparation for kickoff. It's a huge night. It's a Madrid that we haven't faced in a while, and a Madrid that we might not like facing. It's not Real Madrid. It is Atletico Madrid. But either way, the job has to be done, and we have to continue our successes in the Champions League so far this season in the league phase. Huge occasion tonight. And those boys, we really need you guys to get this win tonight. I would be a little bit more persuaded to a victory if Real Madrid were here, to be fair. I'm not going to lie about it. I would be more persuaded to a victory if Real Madrid were here. But because it's Atletico Madrid, I'm a bit, do you know what I mean? Crazy for me to be saying that. But we know exactly what Real Madrid are going to do against us, really. Just to point you in the right direction of things that are going on, Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice are on yellow cards going into this fixture, meaning that if they do pick up a booking today, either one of those 2 players, they will be suspended for our next Champions League match. Just going through Atleti's lineup then on Prime Video, where you can watch this match tonight. And then we're ready to go. Then we'll be ready to go for kickoff at the Emirates. But yes, we will let you know probably by Friday or Saturday whether or not that Sunday show with Flix and Charlie and that special edition as well from me coming live to you from the Emirates Stadium to show you the lineup display is going to go ahead or not. But me and Flix are talking about it, and we're going to try and make it go ahead for you guys so that the gap of content on Sunday feels a little bit lesser, despite the fact I still won't be here. Because it is 3 straight matches, so... Kamar is here, and it's time for kickoff at the Emirates for one last time on Realltom Football, at least with me being your host. for 3 consecutive matches beyond today. So enjoy it. It's Arsenal against the wrong Madrid. Sorry, Atletico Madrid. Live on Realltom Football. Here we go. Come on, you Gunners. And Eberechi Eze is going to kick us off. We're off. And I've just realised that I need to mute my phone because it is notifying me of things that I don't want to be notified of. And by the way, just in case you guys did not already get the memo, we did bet with Boyle Sports yesterday, but we have gone back to our usual bookies of Ladbrokes/Coral, but Ladbrokes today for this Champions League occasion. Hence the mention of the Ladbrokes 123, which was discovered by me in the shop today, and I was like, yes, please. Here is Saka then for us. And Timber. Zubimendi. So yeah, just a reminder that Zubimendi and Rice are on bookings. So if they do pick up a yellow tonight, they will be suspended for the next Champions League match for us. So it's really important that they don't pick up a booking tonight. I don't actually know who our next Champions League match is against, but I do know at some point we've got to go away to Inter Milan, so that's not going to be easy. Yeah, we've got to go to Inter at some point. I think that's the only away tough test we've got, really, Inter. Short free kick from Rice. Saka. Well beat. Forward it goes. And Timber takes it down. He's got to the byline. He's ran out of room. Couldn't quite set himself to get that ball across. Jurrien Timber in a good position to receive the ball. It's a good forward position. But just going to set himself to pull that ball back across. So I do need to put the Champions League lineup on for Atleti because I'm a little bit unfamiliar with Atletico Madrid. That's another thing really about Atletico Madrid. I am much more familiar with Real Madrid's players as opposed to Atletico Madrid's players. I don't know that many of the Atleti players, to be fair. So I would rather have their lineup on the screen. Yeah, it's a shame that I'm not... Well, I mean, it's not a shame. I just don't get around to watching Atletico Madrid enough to know their squad. I mean, obviously, I know Julian Alvarez plays there. That's why he's gone on the front of the thumbnail tonight. But it does annoy me when when I've got big teams, but I don't know their players. Do you know what I mean? Like a Borussia... Because if I put Borussia Dortmund or somebody like that on, or, Atletico, I'm like, who are you? Sorry, who? Yeah. Eze, oh, it looped. Should have been 1-0. Rice. Oh. Should be 1-0 to us. Let's have a look at the replay of this looping shot from Eze. He picks it up. It takes a big deflection, but it loops. And it just hits the frame of the goal. And then Rice on the follow-up. She's got to score. That should be 1-0 to us. It's a front-footed start, most certainly. to be honest, I think Oblak's got it covered anyway. The referee stopped play. Cocaine on the ball for Atlético Madrid. Yeah, give it till half time, then I'll be full swift with the Atleti players. I'm sure of it. I know a good few of them. It's just there's just a couple there that I don't know. The one saving grace for me as a YouTuber is that I've never had to have lineups directly in front of me for Premier League matches, which is a huge bonus. I've never once been in a Premier League match with lineups on the screen here. It's a true fact as well. But no, it is a handy tool, this side screen, you know. You know what I mean? You might think, oh, does he really need that big side screen next to him? Yes, quite frankly, he does need the side screen. I know what you're thinking, but honestly, the side screen is... I mean, I don't know how many YouTubers have a side screen, but I do, and it does come in handy. Just that extra, you know what I mean? That it's almost like having two computers, really, but not. So, yeah. Coverage is a little bit bitty tonight from Prime, I must say. It's a little bit crumbly. We are on full bars of Wi-Fi, though, so it's most certainly not a Wi-Fi issue. Julian Alvarez slips it through. Good covering by Gabriel, though. Yeah, good covering. Well, I've heard many descriptive words about this particular fixture for us. Of course, Harambal is one of the words that I've heard quite a few times. And obviously, we are both playing very boring defensive styles, so I completely understand that. We've then had John Champion's preview, which was on Prime's intro earlier, which was all about the dark arts. So it most certainly is one of those fixtures where I don't expect to see too many goals. And as much as I'd like to be entertained by Arsenal, I don't know if I will be because of the, well, as Abdi called it, Harambal. And there has been a goal alert, and it is PSG ahead against Bayer Leverkusen. Benjamin Pachon with the opener for PSG. So Paris Saint-Germain already ahead. Here's the first goal to report on in the 8 o'clock kickoff. So PSG ahead, and Paris Saint-Germain are leading by a goal to nil. Away to Bayer Leverkusen. At, I think they call it the Bayer Arena, don't they? Chat is a little bit quiet as well. I'm a bit surprised. Do make sure we are smashing a like. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I am a little bit surprised that the chat is quiet for this one. I mean, but it is what it is. People really didn't feel up for some Harambal tonight, which is fair enough. Well, at half time, we will go through where's the match, and we will have a look and see what we're going to do tomorrow. I think the decision from me is going to be to do a Champions League match. As much as I would like to see Forest's get a first game in charge, Sean Dyche's first game at Forest against Porto, something has come up which may require me to stay at home here tomorrow. Timber then for Arsenal. Overlap of Zubimendi. Saliba. We have to be patient tonight. Well, I'm going to have to be patient, but I don't want to be patient. I want to see goals. But there is a reason why I've put under 4.5 goals. Yeah, there is a reason. There is a reason. Let's have a look at the Blackburn score, because we have got Blackburn Rovers on tonight's ACCA Insurance. And right now they are 0-0 against Sheffield United in the Championship, where we can take a look and see what else is going on in the Championship. Hull City leading Leicester City by 1-0 right now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's about 8 matches live in the Championship right now. Hull City against Leicester. Millwall 2-0 up against Stoke. I should have put Millwall down to win, shouldn't I? Then you've got Preston against Birmingham, Ipswich, Charlton, Derby, Norwich, and Bristol, Southampton. Tomorrow's Championship games are going to see Swansea against Queen's Park Rangers, Watford against West Brom, Wrexham against Oxford United, and then the 8 o'clock game, Sheffield Wednesday against Middlesbrough. Huge game for Borough. We will give you a full fill-in on what's going on in and around the leagues at half-time of this match. And Barcelona cooked earlier, 6-1 win for them. 6-1 win for Barcelona. It's comfortably into the gloves of Raya for us. Very quiet for this match, I must say. But Gabriel, it's Martinelli. Saliba to Urian Timber. Saka on the move. Come on, B. Go to the byline, laddie. Gets the serve from Timber. It's nice. Ricochets back into the path of Zubimendi. Eze feeds Lewis Skelly. Drags it wide. See, I'm saying it right now as it is. Saka should have gone straight to the byline. He knows what I'm going to tell him. Go to that frigging byline right to the edge of the 18-yard box, Bakayo, every time. That's your job. But he hasn't done it. And the shot comes from possibly the most unlikely person to get a goal in Lewis Skelly. And now, let's see on the counter-attack. And the ball across is a abysmal one from them. Gyökeres trying to break free, but he wasn't getting past Jimenez. Atletico Madrid are in their changed sort of blue and yellow kind of kit. And the good news for Arsenal is that we don't have to go to Atletico's ground because this is the league phase. It is just a one-off at the Emirates, which is kind of nice, really, because I would always favour... Well, now I'm going to say I'd favour a trip to the Bernabeu. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to watching us play at the San Siro either. Again, we'll probably get turned over by Inter again. But no, I would love to get Real in the in the knockouts again. But it probably won't happen this year, to be frank. But if we do get Real Madrid, I want it semi-final. Like, forget quarterfinals. I want a semi-final against Madrid, and not this one, Real Madrid. Fuck me. If we play a semi-final against these lot, we're out. Sorry, but we are out if we play a semi-final against these lot. So, a semi-final against Real Madrid, yes, please. But these lot, no thanks. Here's Saliba. Into the 18th minute and still not quite ahead yet. Timber. Saliba. Nice from Timber. Feeds it to Eze. And they are a bit messy at the back, Atleti. I mean, they definitely have got numbers back there, but I'm noticing that we are winning the ball back quite easily often when they're back there. And that's not a foul by Bukayo on Barrios. Whatever his name is, Barrios. Let's have a look at the replay, Prime. No. It's not a foul at all. And it was Timber, not Saka, with the foul. But either way, not a foul. There is a goal alert, and Manchester City have gone ahead away to Villarreal, and Erling Haaland has got the goal for them. So Manchester City do go ahead, and it's Manchester City leading away to Villarreal. Erling Haaland with the opener. City 1-0 up away to Villarreal. There you go. So Villarreal nil, Manchester City 1. Erling Haaland as Saka's in. Did he get clattered by the goalkeeper? He's down but straight back up on his feet, yeah. To be fair, Saka's staying fit in a minute, but I wouldn't want to jinx him. And it's, well, we were worried about Saka, but actually it's Jan Oblak who's come out worse of that collision in the end. The Atletico Madrid goalkeeper is stricken and not Bukayo Saka. So I'm surprised. I mean, it's knee on knee, and Saka goes flying, but I think he might be having a bit of a poorly bone there, really. That's going to hurt, more or less, for Oblak as opposed to Saka. But he's back up on his feet, Jan Oblak. Yeah, Saka got straight back up. So nothing wrong with Saka at the minute. Do you know what? I wish we were playing Real Madrid. Honestly, Real Madrid. You can Real Madrid can come to the Emirates anytime they like. When I saw that we were playing Atleti, I was like, why can't it be Real? That's the first thing I said. Why can't we have Real? Anyways, Fraser, you might be in for a bit of a treat on Sunday because there is the potential that Flix and Charlie will come and do some 2 o'clock stuff for you. So you might have a little bit of a treat whilst I'm away. And if they can go live on here, I will join the studio and bring you the live announcement of the lineups from the Emirates Stadium. So like on the screen with the stadium reacting to the lineups, which would be nice. There has been another goal alert, and Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead against Copenhagen. So yes, could be a bit of a real-time football treat, but I will have the confirmation soon as to whether or not that will be going ahead for you people. One thing that isn't a certainty is that Champions League action will be returning to Realltom Football tomorrow. We've not decided the match yet, but we will have a look at half-time to see what is going on tomorrow. We will be bringing you action tomorrow, not Thursday anymore. Something has come up, and I have been asked if I'm staying at home tomorrow. So, obviously, because I normally do Champions League, I've said yes, I'll stay at home. So, yeah, it will be the usual day off of Thursday for this week. Despite me wanting to cover that Forest-Porto match, I do need a day off, so... You will have action tomorrow on the channel. You will also have action on Friday and Saturday, which will come in the shape of Leeds against West Ham on Friday. And then we're going to have the 2 later games on Saturday evening. Yes, I probably will be having a little bit of dinner in the process of the second match. But, yeah, it's going to be a late one for me. And like I said, I don't normally do that anymore. But I've made the exception because of the circumstances with me being away on Super Sunday. Yeah, very normally I would be opposed to doing a 5:30 kickoff and an 8 o'clock kickoff on Saturday evenings, but I'm letting it. I'm going to let it go this time around because why not? Seems only fair, really. And, yeah, there is not... I mean, look, there's no point in doing 3 o'clock focus this Saturday because there's only 2 3 p.m. games. I do normally require a minimum of 3 o'clock kickoffs for the qualification of a 3 o'clock focus, really. I will make the exception every now and again, but, yeah, normally I'd just be like, yeah, no. Oh! Well, there was an open goal there, and Atlético Madrid nearly scored into it. What are we playing at? Let's have a look at the replay. Raya tried to let it run out. Didn't run out. And then got caught out. And he's out of position. Yeah, you've got to be a bit more aware, David. I mean, you're a good goalkeeper. But that could have been a costly blunder. Right, Saka to Gyökeres. Saka making the run ahead of Victor Gyökeres, who's stuck in midfield at the minute. Has to play it backwards to Timber. Saliba. Yeah, if this was the other Madrid, we'd be cutting through them right now. Because we're playing decent football. But Atleti are set up in a defensive style. They're holding that shape. They're organised. And they're hard to break down. Lewis Skelly, Rice. Didn't quite work out. Comes out to Zuba Martinelli. Urian Timber, he's looking like he could score tonight. Set himself for the shot. He's on target, but not enough power behind it. Yeah, we've been dominating. We've tried to get on the front foot. I think it's a front foot performance from us. I wouldn't say the handbrake's off, but Arteta has most certainly set us up to be the more attacking side, knowing that a defensive opponent's coming to the Emirates. Barrios' delivery didn't really harm anybody there. There's not that much quality from either of us, really. Atletico Madrid, especially less quality. We've definitely shown more quality. There's no doubt about that. So, scores on the doors for you. Man City are ahead. No, not Barca, for fuck's sake. Dortmund are ahead. PSG are ahead. And I've had no other goal alerts yet. Timber, Fruta. Go on, Victor G. Go on, Gyökeres. Keeps it in. Timber. Saliba. The best centre-back in the world, Gabriel. And Gabriel, the best centre-back in the world, just got caught out by Alvarez, who closed him down. And Alvarez has made a good run, and Saliba was the person scampering back and doing the defending this time. Barrios for Atleti. Get it away. There's the cross, headed contact, and Raya will in the end come out to comfortably claim the ball. But that's the second time we've made a blunder. And Gabriel barely ever gets caught out, but Alvarez certainly caught him out there. Saliba across to Martinelli. Nice touch. Yeah. Lewis Skelly's cross. Gyökeres is down. Zubimendi. Referee has said play on to whatever appeal we're making. Saka, go on, B. Down to the byline. You know the drill. Come on, byline. No, that's not the byline, is it? Muppet. Timbers played in a looping cross, but again, it wasn't from the byline. It has led them to a corner. I think it's the first of the game. Could be mistaken. It's a good cross from Timber. But Saka, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, and I'll keep telling you every time I watch you play. Go to that frigging byline, mate. That's all you've got to do. Yeah, Saka does frustrate me at times. He's going to take this corner for us from the right-hand side. However, the assistant referee has blocked him from taking it because the main official wants to have a word with some Atletico Madrid players, in Julian Alvarez in particular. No, not Alvarez, sorry. Well, an Alvarez-looking figure, but not Alvarez. I can't see the player's number, but they're wearing a blue hand strap on their right hand. Saka's corner, it was pacey, but it was a bit flat. I like a bit more height on that. I do like height on my corners, really. Not the best from Saka. It was pacey, but I need more height, really. I'm asking for more height. I don't really care about pace that much. I care more or less about the height and the loop of the corner and the area. I do like quite a nice high delivery which dips into the middle. You're in, Timber. We are good at. I mean, we are good at corners. We know we are, but yeah, sometimes we do put in some really bad deliveries, and that was. I mean, look, Arteta may see that as a great delivery from Saka, but I don't like deliveries that don't pick up height and dip quickly. I don't like corners that stay flat. I'm not bothered about how quickly the ball travels. I'm more bothered about the height and the dip. Because, like I said, I want a ball to be hit high and for it to dip into the middle to send the players swirling around. Because when a corner floats and stays flat, everybody can see it. Everybody's jumping for it. But when you've got a ball that gets high and dips from a corner delivery, it's a different story because it's aimed towards 1, 2, or 3 players at one section of the 18-yard box. Gyökeres looking to do the dummy. That's surely a foul, referee. Jimenez is going to get booked. Gyökeres, the striker, he does like to go down the right. And he was trying to do one of those trademark wrongs that runs into the box. And it is definitely a foul by Jimenez. There's not that much contact, but he just sticks out that back leg and collides with the knee of Gyökeres. It's a yellow card. I think Gabby's had a trim, you know. Looking at him on that angle there. Big Gabby. And we've got a goal alert going through, and it is that Newcastle have scored against Benfica. Newcastle do have the lead. Newcastle United are leading against Benfica, and it's Newcastle 1, Benfica 0. And I will find out who the goal scorer is at half time. Well, I don't know who it was. I mean, somebody might be able to tell me in the chat. But now free kick. Yeah, I don't like these. It's a difficult angle, really, because You've got to be clever to get the right amount of... well, from there, I do like float, really. You see, this is where I would say there should be an option for teams to get a corner as opposed to that. Because I think it's too close to the 18-yard box to get a good delivery on it. Just realised my head is very high tonight in my box, isn't it? Not going to lie. In my little box. It does become a lot more apparent how much headspace I have. Saka is in. Check. Oh, it doesn't matter. Taps it in. Martinelli. Flags up. You see, I was saying to Saka, check. Check back. And I always like it when players check back. And that's exactly what he should have done. He's in a good angle. He's there. He thinks about it. And he could have checked back. He could have picked his spot. But no. He doesn't do that. He crosses it. Martinelli taps it in. And the goal's disallowed for offside. If you check back there when I told you to, and you scored, that would be 1-0 Arsenal, but so annoying. We've got a goal alert for you, and it's Napoli who have conceded an equaliser against PSV Eindhoven, an own goal from Buon Jordan. So PSV Eindhoven 1, Napoli 1. And no update on the Inter Milan game yet either. They're up against Union SG tonight. We're also looking at Blackburn Rovers if they can beat Sheffield United, who have started to pick up form. They got a win, I think, against Watford. I think they won at the weekend. Sheffield United. First win of the season, second win of the season. Oh, it's a yellow card, is it? Has Zubi been booked? Yeah, he's pulled the shirt of Nico Gonzalez. He's suspended. Well done. I said it to you all. What did I say? Zubi and Rice, they could get suspended today. Well, now Zubi's suspended, so now Rice is walking a tightrope to not get booked. Bravo, Martin Zubimendi. Yeah, now Rice can't get booked. Rice is going to be sat there shivering now. You watch. Yeah, hook Zubi at half-time. Bring on Marino. It's our throw-in. It's our throw-in. Yeah. They're going to show us this offside line now, and there's the offside. It's Gabby who's off. The goal scorer, Saka, was on. But that just goes to show it was the wrong decision from Saka not to make that check. If he'd have did what I told him to, even though he can't hear me, that ball would have been in the back of the net for a goal. But instead, we remain level with Atletico de Madrid. Rice. Yeah, he stumbles. Llorente comes across. He's close to Llorente, which makes it look like a foul, but it's not. He stumbles. Just under 5 minutes to go for half time. We've played well. But we should be 1-0 up. And I will criticise Saka because he made the wrong decision. Another collision involving Nico Gonzalez. It's a head injury, in fact, it's heads. Jimenez are going for the same ball. It's not a foul. They're just going for the same ball. And they both clatter heads. Here's Gyökeres. Out for a throw into us again. Yeah, I'd love a goal before half time. Really would. I really would. Here, this is going to be hysterical. Lewis Skelly trying to try a long throw in. Look, Lewis Skelly's a youth. I rate him, but I would always start Calafiori over him. He had his breakthrough season last season, and now he's got to earn his place, and I don't feel like he's earned it. Truthfully, I would definitely be starting Ricardo. I mean, Abdi said it. Abdi said it the other day. I mean, yesterday. But yeah. Probably why we're dead tonight, really. Phrase, to be honest with you. Probably why we're dead tonight. Normally, UCL games get quite good viewership, but I think tonight people were just like, Arsenal Atleti, don't fancy it. Bernardo Silva's made it 2-0 City. So 2-0 Manchester City before the break. That's it. Found it in the end. You haven't seen Bernardo Silva play much this season, really. Come on, the Gunners. Come on, Atleti, my arse. Flix EFC, how you doing, Flix? Good to see you. Welcome on. Very quiet one tonight, but how you doing? How you doing, Flixie? Good to see you, old chap. And that's the free kick from Atletico Madrid. And it's off target. Yeah, we're playing the wrong Madrid tonight. It's a very quiet stream, to be fair. It's a very quiet stream. But I think it's because Atletico Madrid are the opponents more than anything, truthfully. I think if this was Real Madrid or PSG or somebody like that, everybody would be it. I think people just went nah to the defensive watch along. 1 minute at a time. But how's the negotiations going between you and Charlie for Sunday? I was telling Fraser how he might be in for a treat on Sunday. He ain't replied, has he not? Ludo at half time? I can't really. I mean, I'm on duty, aren't I? I can't just sit and play Ludo on stream. Although maybe I can. I don't know if there's an online version, but I mean, I've not got much analysis to do, to be fair. Other than stat checking and score checking. Oh, ball in from Zubimendi. Martinelli should have scored. Might be an online version, but yeah, I mean, for the laptop, but yeah, I can't just sit on my phone and play Ludo, do you know what I mean? That is the half-time whistle. And a very unanalysable first half. Yeah, you can. Well, I can, but again, it's not really appropriate for me to sit on my phone whilst I'm streaming, to be fair, playing a game of Ludo. So if there's a version that I can do on my laptop to share the screen with you, so to share the screen with the viewers, then I would do that. But I don't see it appropriate to be playing on my phone at half time. But do make sure you do smash a like on the stream, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and share the channel with your friends. And most importantly, let us know who you think is going to win. And yeah, the half-time score is 0-0. We were better in the first half. We had more domination, but overall improvement needed, really. And once again, the half-time score is 0-0 at the break. We're going to have a look at Sofa Score, and we're going to check some of the scores for you lovely people and the stats for this game as well. And it is 4-1 to PSG at half-time against Bayer Leverkusen. It is an absolute battering for Bayer Leverkusen. We've got Willian Pacho on the score sheet with the opener. Kavica Kvaratskhelia made it 3-0 after... Sorry, no, hang on a minute. I've got this all wrong. Alex Garcia got a penalty in the 38th minute to equalise. Desiree Doué scored on 41 to make it 2-1 to PSG. 3-1 through Kavica Kvaratskhelia. And then Desiree Doué on 45 plus 3 scored again. And it's 4-1 to PSG. Away to Bayer Leverkusen at half-time. And that one is still going. It's an absolute battering for Leverkusen. And PSV have turned it around against Napoli. Scott McTominay got the opener. Where's the surprise in that? Own goal from Alessandro Buongiorno made it 1-1. And then 3 minutes later, Ismail Saibari scored to make it 2-1. So PSV are leading 2-1 against Napoli at half-time. It is 2-0 to Inter Milan, who are leading through Denzel Dumfries and Lautaro Martinez. And it's also 2-0 to City. Bernardo Silva and Erling Haaland on the score sheet there. Newcastle 1-0 up through Benfica, through Anthony Gordon against Benfica. And Copenhagen equalised against Dortmund as well. So that's 1-1. Couple of surprises. And in the first half of this game, there has been just one corner. And it was the way of us. It was the way of us. Half-time scores in the Championship. It is Blackburn 1, Sheffield United 0, 7:45 kickoff. Yuki Ohashi with the goal for Blackburn Rovers. That's good news for my ACCA insurance. Derby County 0, Norwich City 0. Hull City 2-0 up against Leicester City. Joe Gelhardt and Liam Miller on the score sheet for the Lions. 0-0 between Ipswich Town and Charlton Athletic. Millwall 2-0 up against Stoke City. Femi Aziz and Tristan Kramer on the score sheet for Millwall. Coventry leading away to Portsmouth and Fratton Park. Brandon Thomas Asante with the goal on 30 minutes. Birmingham City leading at Deepdale through Phil Newman on the 33rd minute. And it's 1-1 between Bristol City and Southampton with the goals only 3 minutes apart. The first was Adam Armstrong on 30 to open the scoring from Southampton. But 3 minutes later, Anis Mehmeti got the equaliser for Bristol City. So Bristol City 1, Southampton 1 is your half-time score there. There is a game in League 2. Swindon Town 1, Notts County 1. That is live in the second half. Conor Grant scored the opener on 3 minutes for Notts County, but the equaliser came 16 minutes later through Aaron Drinnan. And in League 1, Reading 0, Northampton 0. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Not a great game, Ashik. Mr. B. Harry. So, folks, let's go to where'sthematch.com. Let's have a look and see what is coming up for you guys in the Champions League tomorrow. It will be a Champions League watch-along tomorrow as opposed to Europa League on Thursday. So let's have a look and see what we can bring you guys tomorrow in the Champions League before I take my day off on Thursday. Well, in the Champions League tomorrow, it is all on TNT Sports and the 5:45 kickoffs. See Galatasaray against Bodo Glimt and Athletic Bilbao against Qarabag. But we're looking to the 8 o'clock kickoffs, where it is either Monaco against Spurs, Chelsea against Ajax, or Eintracht Frankfurt against Liverpool. And all the rest of the games are on TNT Sports Extra. So I think I will do the Liverpool game. Either that or I'll do Chelsea or Monaco. Well, I don't know which one I'll do yet. None of the games are on Ultimate tomorrow. But yeah, I think we're going to do Liverpool against Frankfurt. See if they can get back to winning ways. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. So, yeah, that's tomorrow. And, of course, again, we may have that Super Sunday show for Flix and Charlie. It all depends on what Flix says to me on Friday. But there is going to be 5 more watch-alongs. I hope I got that right. 4 more watch-alongs, sorry, before I do take Super Sunday off. We will have your Saturday doubleheader. There is no Saturday lunchtime kickoff. So as a one-off, I will be doing both of the late games. I would not normally do this, but I have made an exception due to my unavailability on Super Sunday, and Sheffield United have just fucking equalised against Blackburn. Yeah, piss off, Blades. But yes, so yeah, we'll have both of the games. Manchester United against Brighton, big occasion really, that when you consider that Manchester United have just had a monumental victory at Anfield on Sunday with Harry Maguire scoring the winner. But it's about now, can they get a second win? Can they continue their good form? But most importantly, can they send Brighton to the Emirates on the back of a defeat? And then we'll see if Liverpool can get back to winning ways in the Premier League as they take a trip to the G-Tech Community Stadium. So yes, people, as a one-off, you will have a Saturday evening doubleheader. Again, do not expect that on a regular basis because normally we would not do both 5:30 and 8 o'clock, but I am making an exception. And then again, Flicks and Charlie on Sunday. We'll have that confirmed for you, hopefully by Friday, but the final confirmation will be on Saturday. And the stream will be set up on Saturday as well, so you will be able to see the stream on the YouTube page on Saturday scheduled, because I am going to be very busy on Sunday getting out to London. So if it does happen, it will be available to you by Saturday. And yeah, hopefully we can get that to you guys. But again, it's all to be confirmed. We haven't decided yet. I mean, obviously, Flicks is up for it, but we've got to wait for Charlie to confirm his availability. But if we do, in form of pictures, I will be going live to you from the Emirates Stadium when North London Forever blasts through the stadium and the team lineups are shown on the Emirates Stadium screens. So you guys will be able to get a live picture from me, but not of the match. And then and then it'll be over to Flicks and Charlie. But again, that's all subjective as to if we can get that 2 o'clock focus live stream available for you guys on Super Sunday. So yeah, I will message Flicks, I will sort it out, and you guys will be notified as to whether or not you do get content on Sunday. But I will not be here in the studio. I will be at the Emirates for 3 consecutive matches, 2 at home, and then Turf Moor as well before I make my return to the studio for either a Champions League fixture or the Sunderland away game. Right, folks. I'm going to take a quick drink. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be back in just a second as the second half is about to get underway in a couple of minutes' time. So just sit tight. I'm going to play. Well, I say I'm going to play, but my mouse is not working. My mouse doesn't want to scroll. My mouse does not want to scroll. My mouse does not want to scroll. No, I'm not going to go for a break because my mouse doesn't want to scroll through the media assets. My mouse. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to. That's annoying, isn't it? My mouse does not want to scroll through the media assets for some reason. No Coca-Cola. No, I've got agua, water. Right, that is going to pee me off. That's annoying. Right, I'm so sorry, guys, but I can't get the video to play because my media assets is not scrolling. So you just have to watch me drink water. I tried. I can't get off the overlays down to the videos. So annoying. Oh, no. Coke will be back on Saturday, mate. There'll be Coke and biscuits on Saturday. There'll be Coke and biscuits on Saturday. Mate. There'll be Coke and jam. There'll be Coke and jammy Dodgers on Saturday. Don't worry about that. Coke and jammy Dodgers are coming back. That's how I roll. Coke and jammy Dodgers on a Saturday. Sorry, Fox's Jam and Creams. I don't like actual jammy Dodgers. They're gross. The actual jammy Dodgers brand, it's gross. They are too kind of like, they're just, do you know what I mean? They're too powdery. Happy Meal, you can bog right off. I'll be having a Wetherspoon fish and chips with a pint of Stella. Oh no, you said Saturday. Oh, no, I'm not going to the football on Saturday. I'm a knob. No, it will be something for lunch, big, and then ham sandwiches probably for dinner, and crisps and biscuits and shit. But Saturday is Saturday. Today is Tuesday, so plenty of time before Saturday. Time for the second half then, and hopefully we can win the game. Come on, you Gunners. Second half, Arsenal against Atlético Madrid. Let's get it going because we are back underway. Yeah, bets tonight, mate. Bets tonight, as always. Yeah, bets tonight, but only one corner, so not looking too good on the bet slip. Need 8 corners, so 7 in the second half. Be a taxing ask. Julian Alvarez with the trickery. Clear the ball. Eze does so. And what are we going to say to that? We're going to say, oh no. Yes, my media assets are not working. Right, I'm going to refresh this, folks. I can't because, yeah, I need the... Right, let's try that again. There we go. Now they're working. Right, so we're going to say to that. There we go. Wow, an old iPhone 6. I bet it's on its last knees, isn't it? God, the 6s, man. I mean, if it's surviving, how? You're delayed then. Are you not on Prime? Are you not on Prime? That will piss me off if he's dodging Prime. Like, you don't dodge Prime, for crying out loud. It's cheap as chips. Yeah, why not? Why are you not? Why are you watching it illegally when Prime's cheap as chips? It's like £8 a month, and that's video and shopping. You can get it for like a £5 a month, just video only. Yeah, I don't promote it. So have you got Prime? Yeah, you shouldn't be watching the games illegally, mate. They are cracking down on it as well. I read a post the other day. They're cracking down on those bloody fire sticks. Cut out too easily there by Atleti. Cry? Why would I cry? I'm not going to cry. Don't do that. I don't even use the street. Not anymore. Not me. Not me, no. I don't do it anymore. And even so, it wasn't on fire sticks. It was through this internet. But I've stopped it now. I just read out the scores now. That is what the 3 o'clock focus is. How did I watch the 3 p.m. games? Well, what I did was I used the streaming site. It's not a fire stick. Well, I don't do it anymore. And I attend Arsenal 3 p.m. games now. Well, technically, they don't give a shit about the 3 o'clocks, really. They can't stop you from watching the 3 o'clock kickoffs, but either way, I'm done with it. I don't do it no more. I'm just going to wait for the blackout to end, and I'm just going to attend the games for Arsenal that are 3 p.m. Because I mean, they're getting worse anyway, the sites. That's why I stopped it. That's why I introduced the 3 o'clock focus, because it was just getting to a point where we were battling with stupid sites every single 3 o'clock on a Saturday. It just wasn't. It wasn't good. And a Fire Stick would not work with my setup either. I can't shove a Fire Stick into this monitor. This monitor only takes VGA. And it would not be... It would not be very good either if I stuck a Fire Stick in my laptop, would it? So, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done, Abdi. I'm done. My time with the sites is a thing of the past. I ain't going back to that no more because it was just nah. My decision is final. I won't be going back to it. There's no point. And like I said, I've got this guarantee in place. I will attend 3 o'clock games for Arsenal. So there is no reason for me to go back to it. I mean, look at me. See, I'm going off the bleeding turf more for a 3 o'clock game for Arsenal. So there you go. Not necessarily my first choice of ground, but instead of sat here on this plastic chair fighting for a streaming site, I'm going to actually go and be a part of the away end. Here's Martinelli. Yeah, they're getting battered, Leverkusen. Getting absolutely walloped. Gyökeres. Huge chance. Inter free up. And Sheffield United have turned it around against Blackburn. Derby leading Norwich. 3-0 Charlton away to Ipswich. Coventry 2 up. Birmingham still leading at Preston. And still all square Bristol, Southampton. Come on, Arsenal, let's get a goal. They played well against Borough as well. They played well against Borough. First half, played really well against Borough. It was a good game, that, first half. Ipswich played well first half against Borough. Lewis Skelly on long throw-ins. Honestly, hook him, please. Get Calafiori on, man. Honestly, I might be a bit overcritical of him, but I'm kind of done with this whole Lewis Skelly youth sensation thing, really. Yeah, I would. Well, that's probably because you're washing it. Probably what it is. You're washing them, aren't you? Avoid washing football shirts if you can. I don't. That's why I don't wear. Like, I only wear them. What? Sorry, what? What I do, but like once. Like, not consistently. Because that's what ruins them. They get a wash at the end of the season. And they get a wash mid-season. But they don't get a wash once a month. Oh, Gabriel has scored for Arsenal. The best centre-back in the world delivers for the club he loves. The player we love delivers. You can't not love that guy. He loves this club. He loves scoring goals in a big moment. In a big match, he finds one. And he guides his header so well. Mine are all real. And like I said, I I like to preserve them. And by the way, it was Declan Rice with the delivery on the back of the shirt. This is the same shirt that I wore to the London Stadium. That's right, to the Emirates Stadium when Arsenal beat West Ham. I was sat in the clock end with this shirt on as Declan Rice scored in front of the clock. And Atleti looking to equalise, but he's missed. Well, in the beginning, I get on DHgate because I like to have all 3 kits well and truly in advance. But then once I've got all 3 kits, like once I know that all 3 kits that I've got from DHgate are the ones that are actually going to be the kits for Arsenal, I then just go and get the real kits. The fakes are good. The fakes are good. There's no debating it. They come out the same factory. The Adidas ones are the best fakes, I think. A lot. £240. 80 quid a piece. Yeah. Yeah, dirt cheap, I know. So the Arsenal 1-0. I can hear him singing on the old good old earpiece. Yeah, I mean, if I see one for a £5, I think it's dodgy. Sorry, but you do have to be careful with DHgate because it takes a really long time for the shirts to arrive from DHgate, like a month or 2. And when they do actually arrive, well, if you don't like it or it's dodgy, you're waiting another 2 months for that shirt to come from DHgate again. Saka across and away. Let's check the corner counter again. It's 5-2 by Leverkusen PSG. Newcastle still 1-0 up. PSV are really beating Napoli now, 3-1. And Sheffield United have retained their lead at Ewood Park. Leicester have pulled one back against Hull. And Bristol have taken the lead against Southampton 2-1. Not bad, not bad. DHgate is good though. DHgate is good. This is real. This is a real kit. And it's got Declan Rice on the back of it. And this is the kit that I wore to the Emirates as well. When Rice scored, it was, honestly. I think I was the only one in the lower clock wearing a Rice shirt for some reason. But hey, yeah, when Rice scored, I was the centre of attention because of the Rice shirt. I don't think I saw any of the Rice shirts. So we're up to 4 corners, and Gyökeres has had a shot on target. And there's changes for Atletico Madrid. Conor Gallagher is coming on the pitch. Yeah, I don't remember him saying that. I tell you what, though, Liverpool, aren't they missing Trent Alexander-Arnold? I mean, it does feel like, man, like that. Yeah, I think they're missing him. It's not good in the minute. I mean, most certainly Trent's ability from deliveries and set pieces, crosses, shots from long range, all of that, that's missing. Well, how I would love for us to get a second goal. Lewis Skelly breaking the lines. It's a good run. Martinelli should finish it off. He does. 2-0 Arsenal. Woo! Oh, yeah. That feels good. That feels good against the side who love to be defensive. And I did tell you at the start of this stream we were playing the wrong Madrid. But maybe they're both the right Madrids for Arsenal. Real Madrid and Atlético Madrid, both apparently no problem for Arsenal. Honestly, I said at the start of this stream, this is the wrong Madrid. Well, maybe not anymore. Honestly, I think that might be the greatest thing I've ever said. The wrong Madrid. It's paid off. One of the first words I said, the wrong Madrid. Well, I mean, away from home, they might be the wrong Madrid. Don't get me wrong. Metropolitano probably would be too much for us. Yeah, I would still prefer the Bernabeu over the Metropolitano. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How am I saying that I would prefer the Bernabeu over the Metropolitano? (3-1). Well, yeah, we'll get through all the scores in a bit. Saliba gets his head to it. Eze. Yeah. We've got scores coming through. Absolutely, yeah. Big up to the scores people. Do make sure we are smashing a like if you haven't already. 4 likes on the stream so far. Let's go to at least 5. Big up to you all. And Martinelli across. Eze and Gyökeres. Can he score? Yes, he can. Deft and cute. And Gyökeres on the score sheet. And that's job done. 3-0 to Arsenal. Was not a score I was expecting against this Madrid. Maybe the other one, but not this one. The other Madrid, 3-0 Arsenal's perfectly expectable. This one, well, this is great. Gyökeres takes ages to get the shot away, but through a deflection, he gets on the score sheet. And Oblak, well, he sat down before the shot's even taken. Nice to see Victor on the score sheet. Well, 3 goals in 11 minutes. We can only afford one more on the bet builder. But I would take a 5-0 win for Arsenal. Oh, you Tottenham. Oh, you Tottenham in disguise. Yes, that's the chant being blown around the stadium right now. John Champion just confirmed it. Oh, you Tottenham in disguise. Martinelli to Gyökeres. Round 1. Not the best of crosses from our striker. It'll be a corner to us, though. And it should be number 5 of the game. Might be more than that. Oh, yeah. It is 5, the corner count for this game. We need 3 more, but the fans are loving it. Arsenal 3, the wrong Madrid 0 is exactly a scoreline that is pleasing. And headed in for 4. And it's Victor Gyökeres again. Arsenal 4, the wrong Madrid 0. And what a way for the final watch along before my 3-game attendance run to end. Well, I'm under 4.5 goals on the bet builder. But screw the bet builder. I will take a 5-0 win any day of the week. It's an unbelievable score. It's Arsenal 4, the wrong Madrid 0. Victor Gyökeres again. I mean, 4 goals in 40 minutes is mental. Simeone and Sorloth have been withdrawn. Antoine Griezmann's coming over at the wrong Madrid. I'm not even going to call him Atleti anymore. Gabby's going off. We love you. We love you, Gabby. We do. Best centre-back in the world. Yeah, you go and have a break, mate. I will see you on Sunday against Palace. Love Big Gabby. who got the first tonight. Nwanieri on for us and Mosquera. And Zubimendi, who's suspended for the next Champions League match, goes off as well. Christian Norgard on for him. And it is comfort for us now. We can just enjoy. I think that was more the case at even 1-0, but Newcastle 2-0 and City still 2-0 as well. 6-2 to PSG. Derby County looking like they're going to get a huge win over Norwich City. I think that's only their second win of the season. Pride Park in the Championship. But goal from David Ozone looks to have maybe sealed a victory for them. But tomorrow it is all eyes on Borough. Because Borough currently sit 4 points behind Coventry. I think we'll leave you and Charlie to debate it out on Sunday, eh? If you get the chance to come on. For the, no pun intended, 2 o'clock focus. Yeah, I know. People are going to get annoyed at me for saying that. But it's not going to be my show. If they do it, the 2 o'clock focus will only be Flicks and Charlie. That will not be me, ever. There will be no such thing with my face on it, the 2 o'clock focus. And no, before you ask, no, there will be no 4 o'clock focus on the final day either. Just to make you all aware, because on the final day I will be at Selhurst Park. We'll see. Flicks and Charlie, the 2 o'clock focus. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to call it that. Doesn't sound right. Because the show, I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound right, does it? But that's what it'll be for Flicks and Charlie. My show, the 3 o'clock focus. Well, plenty of time for more. 4-0. Gyökeres, Martinelli. So what's the plan, Flicks? Have you managed to get through to Charlie yet? Do you think he'll respond to you? You have got until Friday anyway to let me know. I will play at some point. I'm a very busy man, though. I mean, Friday is going to be a shift of graphics for Flicks and Charlie and briefing them. If Charlie does manage to get there for Sunday. To be fair, Flicks is pretty good at doing my channel, to be fair, isn't he? Flicks, not a bad host, is he? Flix is our out-of-town host, obviously, of course. I did appoint him that role as soon as I announced the 3 o'clock focus. He is in the UK on Sunday, I think, aren't you? I think that's what you said. Oh, thank you, Abdi, for mentioning Twitch. Yes, that's one thing I will say to you. To our Twitch viewers, I am very sorry to inform you that if the 2 o'clock focus with Flix and Charlie does go ahead on Sunday, you will not be given access to the 2 o'clock focus because of the streaming of the stream onto Flix and Charlie's channels if they want to do it. So that will only be for YouTube viewers. If that stream does go ahead, Twitch viewers will not be given access to the 2 o'clock focus with Flix and Charlie. So just a heads up there for Twitch viewers, you won't get access to it. And here is the devil, Charlie. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. 4-0 to the Gunners. No, Flix and I have been talking about potentially you two doing a bit of a cameo on Sunday. Whilst I'm out. Here's Rice over a free kick against the wrong Madrid. 10 minutes to go. Arsenal 4, the wrong Madrid 0. Lifted in towards Norgard, and the whistle's gone. You've only come to see the Arsenal. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Don't worry. I'll be there on Sunday singing with you. And on Wednesday. Not this Wednesday. And at Turf Moor a week on Saturday. I'll be wearing my blue kit for the Turf Moor trip. Arsenal are not allowed to wear white against Burnley, I don't think. For some reason. You can bogging do one. That would be tragic, really, because Flix would get an earful from Charlie whilst he's trying to read out scores and commentate on 3 games in a row. Because that's the way we're thinking of doing it. We're thinking of having Charlie just on the Arsenal game, looking out for me, and Flix doing the other 3 games if it goes ahead. I'd rather not have Flix have an earful from Charlie, and I would rather us not lose. I could just imagine Charlie screaming at Flicks because we're losing. If you haven't already, smash a like on stream, people. Arsenal 4, the wrong Madrid 0. No subs remaining for either side. In goes the Atletico Madrid. Sorry, the wrong Madrid corner. No, we're not calling them Atletico Madrid. We're calling them the wrong Madrid. The wrong Madrid. That's their name. The wrong Madrid to Arsenal. Saka's in for number 5. No. Yeah, you tell him. We effing are. But yeah, Charlie, do let Flicks know by Friday for me. If you're up for Sunday. Because if so, I do need to get the graphics ready and all that lot. I've got a special idea as well, if you guys do it on Sunday. Oh, Gallagher nearly scored then. Bloody hell. Yeah, the plan was for me to go live at the Emirates as well, come in to the stream and try and get the picture of the stadium atmosphere whilst North London Red was going on. Be sick. It would be absolutely sick if I could do that. Because I'm in the clock. I'm in the clock, so I am in the clock, so. We're saying that Eintracht Frankfurt are going to beat Liverpool tomorrow, 2-1. I think we prefer Real Madrid though, right? Real Madrid's our favourite. I'm going to go 2-1 Frankfurt. Mike's, is it whistling? Yeah, I'll tell you why it is. It's because the actual mic here is not on. I've only just noticed. I need to check, really, sometimes. This one shouldn't whistle. You got a good? Have you got a good mic if you are doing Sunday? We want your raw reaction. Because, like I said, if you do it, you're just doing Arsenal. Flicks has got the free game, the other 3 games, and I will come in, and I will briefly. It'll be like 2 minutes, but I'll try and get North London Forever live for you. Oh, come on! You've got to do all 4 games. You have the multicast on? You know that multicast that Sky have got? Very right. We'll sort it on Friday. We'll sort it on Friday. We'll sort it on Friday. We'll sort it out on Friday. Yeah, I can't forget that Flicks is in the UK. We'll see, Hazza, we'll see. Maybe Well, I don't know. Fraser could do goal flashes. I don't know, or something. I don't know. I will sort it though. Either way. Yeah, my idea was 2 o'clock focus, but we'll see what we can do. Hazard's busy anyway. It's all right. I'll sort it. I'll sort it. You know I will. You know I will. I will sort it, Flixie. You know I will. Just means a little bit. Well, I mean, it means that we're going to have the red overlay with no lineups, but yeah, that's why I want to do 2 o'clock focus, because then you'd have to worry about lineups because you've got the sidebar, but we'll sort it. I'll sort it. I've got 3 days to sort it at least, so stress less. I'll have you guys ready for Sunday. Don't worry. The link? You don't need a link. It's on Prime. We're just about hitting 90 anyway now. Pointless tuning in. 3 minutes at a time. Only 3. We're winning double quad. Saka with a nice touch. It could be one more, maybe. Heavy touch by Marino. The one, yeah, chance maybe number 4 or 5. I don't care. Gonna do our goal difference to all are good. Yeah, how are the lads? Newcastle winning as well. What is it, 2-0, 3-0? We'll have a look at him anyway. Whistle's about to go here. For this one. And the full-time whistle. And it's an unexpected result of 4-0 Arsenal. 4 goals in 14 minutes. That equates to a goal every 3.5 minutes throughout a 14-minute period. It's a big result. And it's Arsenal 4, the wrong Madrid 0. I'm well impressed with that. I didn't think 4-0 today. I thought maybe 1-0, 2-0, even 0-0. It's a great result. It's a great result. And Newcastle 3-0 against Barcelona. Harvey Barnes, with a brace, scored 2 in 13 minutes. He did. Harvey Barnes. Manchester City won 2-0. So that is the price boost done as well. Arsenal, Newcastle and City also win. It's job done though for Arsenal here. Brilliant result. Super pleased. Super pleased. Dortmund won. I don't have them on it though. PSV 6, Napoli 2. Jesus Christ. That is an insane scoreline. Wow. City have won. Inter have slapped Union SG 4-0. Newcastle have won. And Blackburn Rovers have been beaten and beaten well. 3-1 against Sheffield United. That is a rather concerning result, but it does mean that there's no free bet for the back of the Accra Insurance. But oh well. Let's move on to the bet builder, where we can check the final statistics for the game. And it was 7 corners. It was 7, which means we are only 1 off the mark for the bet builder to trigger. So that £2.35 won't come. Did Bukayo Saka get an assist in amongst it all? Let's have a look. No, he didn't. So that price boost isn't triggered either. But £2.50 on stakes. So the money is all returned with a little bit of bonus on it. So £4.50 we return off £1 on the price boost for Arsenal, Newcastle and City all to win. And the final scores in the Champions League, they've all gone now. So, Barcelona 6, Olympiacos 1, Kairan Almaty 0, 10-man Paphos 0, Arsenal 4, Atlético Madrid 0, Bayer Leverkusen 2, PSG 7. And it won't even tell me how many got who. I mean, look, 2-7. Ridiculous scoreline, isn't it? 4-2 for Dortmund. Lots of late goals in that game. PSV beat Napoli 6-2, which is a rather shocking result, but Scott McTominay did get a brace. Scott McTominay is a really good player now, isn't he? Wow. 4-0 Inter. Yeah, very comfortable for them. 2-0 City, all done in the first half. 40 minutes. It was done by 2 goals. Bernardo Silva and Erling Haaland for them. And the final scores in the Championship were Blackburn Rovers 1, Sheffield United 3, Derby County 1, Norwich City 0, Ipswich 0, Charlton 3, Hull 2, Leicester 1, Millwall 2, Stoke 0, Portsmouth 1, Coventry 2, Preston 0, Birmingham 1, and Bristol 3, Southampton 1. Well, folks, it has been a rather super night for Arsenal. It was a night that I sort of felt a bit nervy about, but when you see that scoreline, I mean, what was there to be nervy about? 4-0. Jesus Christ. Job done. Folks, I will see you tomorrow because we are going to be doing Liverpool when they face Eintracht Frankfurt.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.